Hi everyone, today we are reviewing a book called A Wild Donkey Has No Bands. A wild donkey is a picture that Professor Kgatla has chosen for himself to symbolize his ministry, that he is a domesticated donkey and he wants to serve and is under the control of the church council or the board of elders. He's devoted his life to ministry. Professor Kgatla has been the moderator of the General Synod of South Africa, as well as the moderator of the Northern Synod on 2 terms. This basically is a autobiography. It's a journey through his life from the 60s through to 2018. So he kicks off his life with the difficulties of life. Because in his youth he was exposed to forced removals during the apartheid era, and basically struggles to getting educated because he was expected to quit school and start supporting his family. But he worked hard to prove to his family that he needed to excel in school and do better. It's a very inspiring journey that will melt and inspire many people who are battling with education today. From then onwards, he speaks about the beginning of his ministry. He was exposed to many theologies, but he chose the Reformed theology because it made sense intellectually as well as emotionally to him. And then he also speaks about the challenges between competing theologies, and it's got a lot of stories of triumph and defeat, but all of them, they're beautiful stories that are affirming of life. And then he ends his book by speaking of several projects that he has been engaged on in his congregation in Polokwane, and the hard work and the rumors that attended to their success as a congregation. The book is a bit academic, so it's formatted in an academic way. The first chapter basically looks at the necessity of a biography, and that chapter is clinically academic. If you skip it, you won't miss it. You can come back and watch it and read it later. So you don't have to dwell on the first chapter. And then there's also another technical chapter where it speaks about the church order. People outside of Uniting Reformed Church will benefit from that chapter, but even if they skip it, they won't. It will be just, they'll still derive a lot of value from the book. The book is about 10 chapters long, and the chapters are quite long. So a chapter could go on for 65 pages. But it's not boring academia. It's a very thrilling book. It's absorbing. So it's a kind of book you can't put down. You just wait for your reading slot so that you can just punch through it. It's very sad what I read about his criticism, the rumors that were being spread about the success in building the churches. If I look at those churches, the figures that is mentioned in the book, I don't think the rumors are justified. Because I know one person in that congregation who donated over 100,000 rands in 1 year. So the amount of money that those buildings cost, it's not that big of a deal to warrant rumors. We as churches should be doing much more than what Kgatla has done, but we are busy focused on the little that is done, and we are so bent out of shape out of it that it doesn't make sense. Congregation or a group of congregation should be working together to building clinics, schools, daycare centers for children, early childhood development. And those should be an ordinary business. It shouldn't be something that kicks off rumors. It's because of people are jealous. They want someone else's success to be attributed to them. And they believe that all these projects should have begun with them. But when someone else does it, people just become jealous. I don't know. And the sad part is that it's an ordinary occurrence in the Christian faith. But other than that, this book is not a book about rumors. It's a book about the triumph of the Word of God. Kgatla sought to follow the Word of God faithfully, and through that, he's produced some projects and some tangible results that we today can look back on and learn. And in future, when we kick off our ministries, we can basically implement some of the stuff that we've learned from the book. Yeah, I think people who want to get this book can contact Professor Kgatla himself. It's available, but it's also available on Amazon, takealot.com. So, good luck. When I bought this book, it was 280 rands, but it's my understanding that if you spend, if you buy 4 books, you get 20 rands off each book's purchase. So, if you buy 4 books, you save about 80 rands. So, churches are encouraged to look at this book. It's going to help church members, going to help ministers, their wives, church council members who are basically focused on strategic planning, execution of projects, will derive a lot of value from this book. Thank you for watching.